Today is Saturday, October 11th, 2025, 2:53 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this is Jemond Patterson on the Go, episode 9. I've decided I'm officially starting my freelance photography era in my life. As you can see here, I am recording with Canon G7 Mark II. That's what's recording this right now. And here I have a Canon EOS 2000D. And so I've gotten this camera, I forget when I got this camera, a couple years ago, and I was enthusiastic to learn about photography and things of that nature. Never got to it. I picked up this camera, which is a DSLR camera. I turned it on, and when I saw all these settings, information overload hit me. I got overwhelmed, and I just turned it off like this and put it down. And that's been the case. Picked it up a couple times every now and then and never learned it. However, I've decided that if you watch the summarization of other videos on this channel here, right? I have, for example, a video going over this book, The Science of Getting Rich. I have a video I'll be making soon concerning this book called The 12-Week Year, on how to really operate faster in goal making. You see here I have personal trainer certification, right? Overall, I've decided that the skill that I'm going to focus on and double down on is photography. I was doing personal training, right? But still not my forte in terms of a business to really go after, right? I still prefer holistic health and wellness in terms of like supplements, massage therapy, which I would like to be able to do in the future. Been trying to do it for a while now. And the schooling and the regulations and stuff you have to really go through to be licensed was like, especially here in the state of New York City, is like crazy. I'd gotten a stretch certification, but just even the setup that's needed to be a stretch practitioner here in New York City is just too much in terms of cost, right? And so overall, I'm doubling down, as you've seen my other videos, on investing and for dividends. Really, at the end of the day, I want to be able to get that goal to manifest. And so I've decided that out of all the skills, all the things that I like and prefer, as in my previous video with early retirement, I am still actively working on the e-commerce, right? But that is like separate from myself. It's essentially a brand separate from myself. So I do that on the back end. But still with that, to be able to really get that goal of hitting what I would like in the brokerage account to receive dividends, to increase, the passive income, I still need to do something that can generate funds. And so the skill that I've been sleeping on the most, that does give me the flexibility after I think about it, is photography. And so I've decided I'm starting my photography era of my life. Freelance, build a brand around myself as an individual being a photographer. I even had business cards here. Right? had everything put together, just never really executed on it. And so I will be learning photography, and yeah, pretty much it. So overall, the next couple vlogs will kind of be me going through this process of learning photography. Now you'll understand why really this is a source of income for me. It is something I like. I do like photography. It's always been a passion. I just kind of slept on it. And I realized that this probably is the main skill that I must learn that will allow me to grow financially, but also give me the flexibility in terms of how I can offer this service, because I will be coupling this freelancing with great marketing, right? Bunch of marketing books I've read on how to to create offers and to create leads. Like, I would just think to myself, if I take all that information that I've used before, right? I've used it for products like supplements. I've used it for other service-based business before, right? So I'm like, man, if I really take all that and apply it to photography that requires a little less setup in terms of expenses, I not even believe, I know I can grow a pretty good photography and videography brand through freelancing that can help me get to where I would like to get to financially. And so that's all for this episode here. Moving forward, if you need photography or videography, you know who to call.